the biggest project in Minecraft, attempting to build the world in a one-to-one scale, including every building, road, and tree. This insane idea is known as Minecraft Build the Earth. It was first created back in 2020 by Pippins, and progress has continued ever since. I first joined in 2022, and this is everything I have built in the last 2 years. But let's start with my very first building, located in the eastern outskirts of London in the trial area of the server. This area is used to allow new members to learn and work their way up to the builder role. So here it is. A bit of a shaky start, please don't judge. But my building quickly improved with my second, third, fourth and fifth buildings. After completing my fifth building, I had finally earned the builder rank, allowing me to build anywhere within the UK. So naturally, I decided to make my first project in the most isolated town in the world. Adamstown on Pitcairn Island, a small overseas territory of the UK, located in the centre of the Pacific, only accessible by a 32-hour boat ride. I built this small dock that sits at the base of the towering cliffs that surround the island. Once I realised the terrain data for this island was of very low quality, I relocated to build my hometown, Poole. Poole is a town known for its stunning beaches, historic quayside, and one of the most expensive roads in the country. But I decided to build none of that, and instead focus on the town centre, which is dominated by the typical concrete blocks of the 60s and 70s. The most recognisable of these is Barclays House, a former office for the bank, but is now in the process of being converted into flats. Other buildings nearby include the Dolphin Shopping Centre, which is also home to Poole Bus Station, possibly one of the ugliest bus stations in the country. I'm not really selling the town, am I? It's alright though, because it gets better. These buildings, just opposite the bus station, are abandoned and in need of demolition. Just behind Barclays House, there is Poole Speedway, which is used for motorcycle speedway, greyhound racing and other events. Just over the fence from here is the largest school in the town, Poole High. With the large number of buildings and multiple playing fields, this school is one of the biggest completed areas in Poole. As I promised to show everything that I've built, here are all of the remaining buildings in Poole that I haven't talked about. A co-op, the police station, some offices, a house, an apartment building, Mama's Baps, a car park, a block of flats, the George pub, Asbestos Place, some random shops, bridge, tunnel, roundabout, the Dolphin Leisure Centre, and that is everything in Poole. In September 2022, Queen Elizabeth unfortunately passed away. In order to mark the occasion, I decided to build her place of death, the beautiful Balmoral Castle, located in Scotland. The castle was constructed in the mid-1800s, after the previous castle was deemed too small by the royal family. The only imagery of the castle available is normal 2D satellite data, as opposed to the 3D imagery that is usually used for building. Despite this, I still think it turned out really well. The castle is surrounded by an estate that covers over 53,000 acres. I've only built a small fraction of it here. These screenshots were provided by CT. Every few months, the UK server organises a build event where all players build in the same area to earn points. The most successful event was in a small village called Fingeringhoe. Yes, that is the actual name. It actually means the people who dwell on the finger of land. In this event, I built a few houses, a farmyard, and lots of fields. There are also lots of other builds by other players here. This map shows the full size of the fields that I built during the event. Another event was near the Excel Centre in East London, which is often used to host large events. I built this old warehouse and some apartment buildings. I think this may be the tallest building that I have made in BTE. My largest completed area so far is Bournemouth International Airport. Although the full airport is not finished, I have completed the 2.3 km runway as well as many of the taxiways to the south of the runway. I've also built air traffic control and a C-130 plane. You can see the current progress on this map. I haven't just built in the UK though. I made a few buildings in the African country of Sao Tome and Principe. I made an old fort which is now used as the National Museum, which is pretty cool. I also built the cathedral and some of the presidential palace. The country is made up of 2 islands located off the west coast of Africa, and is the second smallest country in the whole of the continent. Recently, the BTE Oceania team started a project to build the entire country of Nauru, which is the third smallest in the world at only 21 kilometers squared. I decided to help out and have made a beach and a couple of buildings so far. The progress hasn't been quick, but completion of the island is feasible due to its small size. And that is everything that I've built in Minecraft BTE so far. Let me know what else you would like to see, and please like and subscribe.